This is a heavy police stop.
This is our first ever run-in with the Peruvian law in our tuk-tuk. After 600 kilometers of driving my dog across Peru on our way to Alaska, we've managed to so far avoid the police. We haven't been hiding, but instead using local advice to avoid the known checkpoints on our route, and there's two good reasons for this. Not too long ago, we couldn't enter Peru with our apparently illegal endeavor to drive to Lima by tuk-tuk, and additionally, I don't have any insurance papers.
We're just trying to drive the next 1,000 kilometers without any insurances.
And in today's episode, we find ourselves in the inevitable situation of being confronted by a team of police, which in my experience in Bolivia, this always means harsher enforcement of the law or a multiplied bribe so everyone gets fed. This is the three-wheel dream.
Rightio then, here we are. We're leaving Ilo today. We're riding the highway en route to Lima. We're gonna get as far as we get. That's how it works on the channel. We're apparently gonna find some police on our journey. We'll see how it goes.
Mucha plata piden. Y ahí, como piden plata, y hay extorsión. Los policías piden, digamos, ahí no tienes SOA, no tienes esto.
No.
Ya, plata, ahí se pásame 50 soles, así te piden.
This isn't my first time hearing about police corruption in Peru. Whilst in Bolivia even, the closer I got to arriving here, the more my comment section filled with warnings.
That's what I was worried about. I don't have a SOAT, which is the third-party insurance. You can't just get it through a normal bank like Peruvians can, because my number plate has an extra digit on it. If you can see, all Peruvian number plates have 3 numbers, 3 letters. Mine's weird. Mine's 4 letters, 3 numbers. So the systems at normal computers and things can't register it. They said for an international vehicle, I'd get an international price for the third-party insurance, and I'd have to do it through an agency that does insurance. So we've never come across Peruvian police so far. We got denied entry to Peru once upon a time for our vehicles, saying they won't let us drive on their roads. And today we're about to find out. Apparently there's no way to avoid it. We got a smiling Patty in the back. We'll come with a few good vibes. Show them even the Instagram, the TikTok, show them what we're doing the world's first, and hopefully we have 0 problems. That is Ilo. That is what it's saying. It is a gorgeous day to be on the road in a tuk-tuk, getting to know a bit more of the world. What a day, what a day. This is Aussie Espanol back again. Thanks for joining us, legends, wherever you're watching from. Right, you can barely see them. They're in front of this truck, but the police that old dude was just telling me about, that you may or may not find, I've just found. So I've had one car passing me on the highway going the other way, flashing lights to basically, that was literally, then 10 meters later, I'm seeing the police in front.
I fortunately noticed on my map that there looks to be a bypass via a golf course to completely miss the police checkpoint, which is what we're gonna do.
Because if I can avoid a freaking fine, it'd be a $20 bribe, or like $100 fine. And that's talking about insurance. That's just me if I was a normal vehicle. I'm not a normal vehicle. I'm driving Peruvian highways in a vehicle that is apparently illegal. So we're just gonna try to find another way around. There's definitely police there behind. And this is the turnoff for like a refinery. A lot of cars do it, I think. Look, these guys have stopped just here as well. Almost trying to avoid some police. I hope this refinery isn't on private land. So right up ahead we got like a security guard and a boom gate. But this is still the road. You got to kind of go through here to go to the golf club. So I'm just gonna say I want to go play golf. Where's that? Go through. ¿Cómo está, señor? Perdón, señor. Sí. Amigo, en mi mapa dice que hay un lugar para golf de allá.
De esta carretera que ves acá, hay otra carretera abajo, igualita que esta.
That's an ugly dog. We've got to go past the police, ladies and gentlemen. This is our first police stop.
Everybody's driving through. Surely I'm one of them.
Oh, baby, I love the way every day, yeah. Oh, look at that, baby, come on now. Tuk-tuk gods are on our side today, Miss Pats. Woo! Look, there's motorcycles that go the beach route. Can you see them? To avoid the police, they like take the beach. But the police are just packing up as we're leaving. Yes. Still yet to see a police checkpoint en route to Lima. And we've been in this country for days. 600 kilometers down. Look at these legends. There's one there. There's one right here. This is Peru, ladies and gentlemen. Sorry as well, I talked out the police situation. We're gonna find probably another one today from what locals were saying, but that's one more $50 bribe that's still in our pocket, you know what I mean? Now this looks like a scene for the movie. You've got the railroad on the right, refinery up ahead, and then like an ocean, waves crashing against these rocks on my left, and now a semi-truck passing us. It's the Wild Wild West scene where I'm rolling up on the bad guy and trying to get my girl back. That's exactly what this movie scene is from Hollywood. But we're doing it in a tuk-tuk. It's like maybe the Bollywood version. So that's the beautiful thing about today. A local told me along the highway, there's a little stretch where you won't see the ocean, and then it's just, you've got waves crashing up against the highway almost the entire rest of the day. So that's really exciting. This is such an ugly freaking juxtaposition. Fuck, route. Anywhere but along the ocean, surely, for an oil plant. There's a heavy police stop. 4 policemen. ¿Cómo estás?
The nerves, as yours may be there at home, are very high as I find my passport.
No, estoy como solo pasando.
He's seen my Bolivian plated vehicle, which is why I hesitate to answer his question.
Tengo amigo en la carretera de Moyendo.
I'm playing the innocent and kinda lost foreigner card. And now I'm about to rave about how good Peru's been these past couple weeks.
Bañando en Bolívar, tan lindo, y de ahí comiendo a ceviche, pasando la noche en hilo, pero
I lied here as I've still never eaten ceviche, a dish Peru's famous for.
es muy lindo, muy lindo. Mi primera vez aquí. Sí, hasta ahora. Como por Maquegua el día antes. ¿Y qué más necesito conocer por la costa por aquí en Perú?
Viene Ica, pero no Arequipa.
¿No Arequipa? ¿No te gusta?
Arequipa viene acá.
No, es otra ciudad grande, Arequipa es una ciudad.
Mi plan es para quedar más en la costa.
I keep the conversation light and about anything other than my missing documents, and they give me tips on where to visit, but even more on how dangerous some of the places I'm going are.
Es una ruta muy larga y pesada, y debe tener mucho cuidado. Delincuencia.
Delincuencia.
Vas subiendo, acercándote más a Lima, tienes que tener mucho cuidado. Peor con el perfil que tienes, te notan extranjero y tratan de aprovecharlo.
Gracias.
Cosas, tus bienes o querer extorsionar.
Muchas gracias.
Tienes que tener mucho cuidado.
Okay. Muchas gracias. Muchas gracias.
My heart even has a sigh of relief as they dismiss me on my route. This wasn't until I'm asked again for my paperwork without any reasoning.
Sí.
Was this protocol, or was I in big trouble?
¿No tienes otro DNI de identidad?
Sí, con mi pasaporte.
¿Lo muestras así? ¿O tomo una fotito?
Sí.
Una fotito a tus datos.
Claro. ¿Más?
¿Número de anotar?
Es mi WhatsApp.
Te voy a dar número de la policía de carreteras de acá de Lima.
No entendí, perdón, decirme.
Te voy a brindar el número de la policía de carreteras.
Ajá.
Si tienes algún problema en esta ruta que te vas, para que nos puedas llamar y para poderte auxiliar.
¿En serio? Gracias. Tu número. Toma tu número. Wow. Gracias, señor.
51.
What was talked up by locals and even that damned border officer saying that I'd have all the problems under the sun with these guys was quickly turning into the best hospitality I've ever received by police.
Cualquier cosa pasa la voz ese número.
Muchas gracias. ¿Y tu nombre, señor?
Yo, Jackson.
Jackson Flores.
Jackson 5.
Sí,
de los Michael Jackson.
Tienes razón. Nunca estoy con una experiencia tan buena en viajando con la policía.
En todos lados hay buenos y malos.
Tenés razón. Todo el mundo, sí.
También hay malos también. El malo está ahorita está en mi bar.
Chao. Gracias. Cuídate, amigos. Oh my goodness.
Wow, look at my eyes. I'm happy tears right now. So what you gotta understand is that was maybe a month, a couple weeks of just pent up stress. Not getting across the border, going to a different border, getting into Peru. Everybody telling me the entire time I'm gonna have huge police problems. And I've had the friendliest police encounter of my entire life. They asked for the passport. They've said they've sent that to other police officers along the line so that they don't give me problems. And I've got the WhatsApp number of the main chief at that checkpoint back there. And he told me specifically, if you have any problems with police or any encounters with delinquencia, like bad people, to give him a call. I've received the police phone number of ELO checkpoint highway police. They didn't want my license, they didn't want my insurance papers, they didn't even tell me, like I thought they could, that my vehicle is highly illegal along this route. There was 4 of them, they know what they're doing. Not a single one said, hey, is that even allowed on the highway? Mate, come on now. This is Peru, ladies and gentlemen. This is the 3-wheel dream, and we're making it happen. Let's go. How good. Oh. This times like this, the good, the bad, the ugly, the great. What a day. Because you just gotta take it for a grain of salt. Bad times will pass, good times will pass, but the good times will happen. And we're in those good times right now. Oh, baby, I love the way.
Yeah, Spats is happy. You happy, Miss Spats?
I'm happy too. We're doing good. Wow. On the side of the highway, so got Patty still in the tuk-tuk. Haven't seen a sight like that in so long. It's like so peaceful. Just the crashing waves, not even wind right now where we're at. I'd love to get the drone up, but there's a lot of these. There's just more than one as well. I've got to watch out for 3 different power lines above me, so soon I need to capture that. Now, the whole day is just going to be like this. It's just the most exciting part, so there's no rush in getting the drone out, but yeah, just really grateful, man. Living in a landlocked country sucks, man. So I feel for the fellow Bolivians out there, but now that we're in Peru, just coming out down from those mountains, those Alps that we're at, that was freezing cold, and now we're really able to just be a little bit more comfortable, warm, and the tuk-tuk appreciates it as well. She's performing so much better, just even climbing hills. It's the same as when we're on flats, almost the speed difference.
Hey, how you doing back there? It's gorgeous, hey, Miss Pats?
Like, sorry, this is a bad example, more or less. Before you hit this truck traffic, we were doing 50 kilometers an hour up a hill. That's incredible. That's what I'm saying, that just since we got out of altitude, Tori's just fiending. She's ready to just overtake these bad boys and get it over with. Now he's signaling that we can overtake. Finally, a little bit of shade. Oh my goodness. We've been driving an hour. Look at this sun, man, it's brutal. I'm gonna let the tuk-tuk really cool down a little bit and have a feed in this restaurant. What's this dog saying? Hey, buddy. Hello, buddy. But yeah, even with the sun, I can't even let Patty just run around on the dirt. It's too hot for her paws. So I'll figure out something when we're after lunch, okay? Good. So the restaurant here, they're growing grass because it's so dry. There just isn't any. And then behind that, they're growing cactus in the sun. It's really cool. You kind of really need to make your own oasis because outside of this comfortable spot, it's just bare sun all day. We've got like a traditional chicken chicharron. She'd be definitely looking at me with a jealous smile right now. There is a lot going on in this plate, but that's delicious. So they gave us a little side of corn, 2 different sauces. All this is like $7 in this middle of nowhere oasis. I'm excited for it. Wow, 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 wow. Oh, hell yeah. Didn't know I was ordering a KFC plate, and I'm so excited about it. That is how you leave a plate. That was delicious. Cheap. No, put it here. Free. Wow, that was exactly what we needed. I realized how kind of tired I was. Just the sun's been taking it out of like both of us, I reckon. I just actually had a chat to the restaurant owner. ¿Puedo preguntar cómo hiciste? Porque es interesante para mí.
Restaurante Corillos.
Ajá.
Por la zona. Esta zona, restaurante, la playa Corillos.
Ajá.
Y
Yeah, así es.
Corillos.
Por estoy grabando adentro diciendo que el pollo aquí es tan rico, tan rico.
Gracias.
El pollo es un poco famoso en Perú, ¿no?
Sí, el pollo.
Y sí, es increíble. me gustó mucho.
We had a wholesome conversation and the restaurant owner wanted to take a pic in front of the restaurant with the tuk-tuk.
Tengo un regalo para ti.
¿En serio?
Sí.
Unfortunately here the sun was so hot that the GoPro overheated and the footage of him giving me a beer opener lanyard and this cool cap was lost. But the memories of good chicken were not.
I got no idea what's going on here. Oh shoot. It's our first Peruvian protest. I've just been following cars going up the left side and now they're turning around.
Well, you heard that right. Join us on the 3-Wheel Dream next Sunday as we stake out a crazy protest blockade
There's a good chance there's going to be a fight right here. I don't actually want to get too involved.
and later resort to a desperate wild camp in an abandoned village. What a day, what a day.